What's up, everyone? So, today we're going to talk about a female that I'm going to do a profile on to determine if this person could possibly be a narcissist. So, purpose is because you have to think for yourself. Sometimes we can get into groupthink, or we can start going after people or start having a little bit of paranoid thinking about certain things, when in fact your spokesperson could be a narcissist who is turning you against people who maybe you shouldn't be turning against. You have to think for yourself. So sometimes they can be this self-righteous leader, I'm here for the people, when they really have ulterior motives. So you can journey along with me and see what you think. I'm going to give you some key pointers. So this person is the defender of all people pretty privilege. So if you have pretty privilege, this person is going to go to bat for you. And I think there is some validity to that. I think people who are more attractive, people will say things like, you get everything you want, people treat you better, you get more than other people, you get a different kind of respect, you get the better jobs, you get more friends, you get all of these things. But there is another side to pretty privilege, which is you also get treated worse. So if people deem you as attractive, those are some of the people that narcissists go after. They either befriend you because they think you're better looking, and so then you end up in a toxic situation, or you just have some regular everyday people who feel envious and jealous, and they may isolate you or treat you badly. So I think it's okay that she is a spokesperson for people with pretty privilege, because I think that there is a side that there's a something to be said for people who are attractive, where they also attract a lot of negative attention that somebody that might be considered, oh, well, they're just average, which isn't fair or nice, because everybody has something amazing about them. But they can be treated badly and not understand why. And so I'm saying that to say I think it's okay, her platform, but the more I have listened to her, the more I see more than just a spokesperson. I see a lot of narcissism. So I'm going to point out several things that she has said, or that tend to be at the forefront of everything she says. So the person discusses how she enjoys having fashion pretty privilege within her female friendships. She notices that her closest friends are also fashionistas who complement each other's styles. She has found that bougie women, or uppity, or somebody that, is like upper echelon women at really high-end gyms and fitness studios, tend to be groups where she has the most fashion privilege and receives the most compliments on her outfits. The speaker suggests that assessing where your fashion or style privilege works best can help you strategize the types of social circles and environments you want to be in. She notes that in some workplace environments, especially those dominated by overweight or leveled down women, her pretty privilege does not work as well, and she may face more negativity or obstacles. But you see how she puts people down and she insults them in order to elevate herself while saying that they treat her badly. This woman advises you to use your understanding of where your pretty privilege is celebrated to guide your job and career choices, avoiding environments where it may be a hindrance. So the key points focus on using an understanding of where your fashion style privilege is most effective to inform your social and professional strategies. So I'm beautiful, and I'm going to use that to my advantage, and I'm going to put myself in the position to advance because of it. And what you're hearing is a whole lot of surface. You're hearing a whole lot about outer appearance. And this seems to be the person's narrative all the time. So here are some things that could be viewed as narcissistic. So I'm going to break them down. Number one, the emphasis on only wanting to be friends with women who find her attractive and compliment her beauty and her fashion. Comments like, I want friends who think I'm pretty, and I want us all to be pretty together, suggests a preoccupation with being admired. So I'm only going to associate, narcissists will associate with people that they think are way better than everyone else. And she tries to fix it by saying, I want us to be pretty together. But there are some narcissistic implications there. Number two, the repeated references to her own attractiveness and pretty privilege, and the focus on strategizing to maximize this pretty privilege rather than building meaningful connections. So the connections that she's making are very surface level, using this platform to brag about herself and how good she looks rather than what else is there? Talk about what else, and not so much talking about yourself, but maybe treating people well. But what about depth? What about helping people to develop other aspects of themselves, like friendliness, kindness, your intelligence, or deepening your intellect by maybe studying things that interest you that could help you connect to other people? Like if you love science, then that might be a way to develop some true friendships, doing charitable work, those kinds of things. But everything is always about looks. Number three, the sense of entitlement around only wanting to be in environments and social circles where the speaker is celebrated and receives constant validation and compliments. Number four, the dismissive attitude towards women the speaker perceives as less attractive or basic, quote unquote basic, because those are her words, almost viewing them as threats to her own status and privilege. Number five, the implication that the speaker's physical appearance and ability to garner male attention is key priority and a source of social capital, rather than emphasizing personality, character, or other qualities. So a lot of her speaking points have to do with friends who were jealous of men who liked her, or I'm getting approached by men and they're not, and that's why they hate me, rather than you're probably offending them. And number six, the focus on using one's physical attractiveness to social climb, quote unquote, social climb, and gain advantages rather than developing authentic relationships and skills. So overall, this woman seems preoccupied with maximizing her own status and sense of privilege based on her looks rather than focusing on personal growth, meaningful connections, or contributing to others. So these could be viewed as a very narcissistic perspective. But you guys let me know what you think. I could be totally wrong, but this is an example of someone who leads with the outer shell, and you don't hear a lot of depth about who the person is. And it's all about, I'm shutting down anybody who has something to say. Everyone's jealous. Everyone's envious of me because I have on a cute skirt and a cute blouse. They were jealous of my earrings and the texture of my hair. It's always just that. And I think that's what a lot of people are missing when they listen to what she says. So you have to be careful not to take that and use that to fight with people, pick on people, turn against people, because narcissistic personality disorder is an actual disorder. So their point of view is going to be skewed from the average person. So if you want to learn more about narcissists, I did write a book called The Workplace Narcissist, which is different, a little different from this girl, because these are the workaholic types where they build empires and they have difficult relationships. They can be very mean and aggressive. And I think you could learn a lot. And if you're curious about Myers-Briggs, I wrote a book called The Work from ENFJ with Love, if you want to learn about all of the Myers-Briggs personality types, because I think that's lots of fun. And I think in this day and age where things are so different in the dating world, I think we can all use some healing and some tips to help us in the area of love. So I wrote Flip the Script on Love, and I would love you to check that out too. And please subscribe. We are a community where we are learning from each other. Let me know your thoughts in the comments so that we can grow together. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.